Hey teachers! Okay, hopefully you enjoyed that trailer. Now I get to welcome you to the first ever user test wave of My Pixel Academy, featuring this special summer club edition that I'll be doing with my students this summer and that I'm inviting you to use for your students too. So here's the background. When I started teaching online, I realized I needed more ways to encourage my students like in the moment and reward them in the moment, just like I would do in the classroom with things like snacks or stickers or stamps. And at the same time, I also wanted ways for them to track their day-to-day progress for things like preparedness and behavior, and their big picture skills progress, the kinds of things I used to use anchor charts for. And with all of that in mind, I realized we have this amazing resource as online teachers, and I started building My Pixel Academy. So let me walk you through how it works. And let me tell you, I've seen awesome benefits for my students' focus, for their motivation, for their work ethic, and just for their joy when they come to class. The basics of it is that My Pixel Academy is content agnostic, which means that you can keep doing whatever it is you do. And this is designed to add a structure of gamification, of visible rewards, and of progress tracking for your students so they can get the benefits of gamification, which we know about, without this massive design hurdle of having to build the wheel again from scratch. So you can see that this has included some basic assets, and I tried to package this for you from what I use week to week and what I've been using with my kids. I'll start them at the home screen like this. This is kind of our environment that we enter into. It's this great opportunity to sort of narrativize your classroom, which is a lot of fun. I'll take them through their agenda, which is a routine that we all have. And then I'll take them to their progress chart. Now I'm restarting all my kids from scratch for their summer progress chart. And these are four categories that I've chosen for my own class to emphasize, like when they do their independent reading, or they think critically, or they do a great job of writing paragraphs, or they just focus well in class. I let them know in the moment they're getting a progress point, and they'll start to see this graph build up each time they earn something. Now, what do they do with these progress points? They're going to get to spend them in the unlock shop, which I'll show you in just a second. Before I show you that, though, I want to show you the other thing that they can unlock and the other kind of progress tracker they have. This is the mastery badges. Now, I have a ton of mastery badges that I'll share with you at the end of this collection that I use in day-to-day classes for things like research skills, or writing nonfiction, or building a really deep character who has a full arc in a story. For this summer, though, I'm keeping it just to four things, really one that they'll have a chance to do every week. Right now, I've filled it in with what I'll do for my rising fifth graders, which is going to be about different kinds of genres of writing they're going to do, from personal essays to expository essays and persuasive essays. And then they'll have the chance to earn this ultimate true club member badge if they do all the others and they work really well with their classmates while bringing an awesome attitude. So what they get to do with all these, and the part that makes it fun for them, is to begin to decorate their own clubhouse spaces, starting with this one. This is their basic unlock, and they can add anything that they want to this screen with a caveat. They can only add things that come from the unlock shop. They'll unlock other spaces too. I've got a clubhouse lobby for them, which is the first one they'll get into. We've got the hammock hangout overlook, the next one they'll get into, which has a teleportation feature. They can change the background to be anywhere they want. And ultimately, the treetop observatory is going to be the last space they unlock. There's going to be a special secret here that they're going to figure out too. Now, at the end of every class or every other class, it's up to you. I give them a couple minutes to go to the clubhouse shop and see if there's anything that they want to spend some progress points on. I usually make things like 2 progress points. That way they sort of have a chance to get like 2 things per class, depending on how they do. And there's a lot more stuff than just this. If you've ever used Canva, which is what this is in, you know you can add any elements that you want to. And I'm going to give everyone access to my Canva for Education through my classroom so that you can use like all the pro icons and not have to worry about what's premium and what's free. I've got a plant shop too because a lot of my kids love plants and nature and it's great for our summer theme. And the animals, our clubhouse caretakers, are always a hit as well. Now, I'm adding some extra stuff too. so that if you're not comfortable with Canva or Elements, or if you just need some ideas to get started, you've got plenty of stuff to scooch into your shop week after week. Again, don't put it all out all at once. Kids love the chance to see what's new and get excited about it. I told you that the second location they unlock for my students is going to have a teleporter, which means they can get a different background together and they can teleport it to anywhere they want to from these backgrounds. And then there's a major last unlock, which is going to be this portal. And this is how we continue from summer back to regular classes. Is my students who have already had classes with me, they already have home zones. They're beautiful. They've decked out so many different rooms. Some have gardens, some have tree houses, some have game rooms. And they've filled them with things that they earned through doing really cool stuff in class. And they work really hard at that. And this will give them a chance to come back here anytime. And realistically, it's going to be a link embedded in the portal they can click on and come back anytime to see their clubhouse and remember what they did over the summer. All of this may sound like a lot, but part of it is that gamification is this really cool opportunity for storytelling and for kind of embedding your class in what you're doing in story. So for my students, I told you there are going to be some extra secrets. My rising third graders are going to notice that there are all these strange caretakers in the treehouse. You saw some of them in the caretakers page. And they're going to start learning about these symbioses that these different animals have with each other and with other things like the insects or the plants that might be in our clubhouse environment too. And so each week they'll have a chance to do some learning about nature and the natural world, and they'll also have a chance to do some writing where these characters or these animals might be characters in their stories. The sky's the limit in how you want to embed the story and the game in your class. And even if you don't want to, the most basic version of it is still just giving students a chance to have the ability to see what they did and track their progress and to get a cool little reward for it as well. So however you choose to use it, I'm here to support you all summer long. I want to make sure that this is an easy try on and that your students get a chance to have as much fun with it as mine do. And I hope it's as beneficial for them as it has been for my students. And I thank you for giving me the chance to make something that I hope will be really amazing someday for all teachers and for every student. Please don't hesitate to reach out with any questions, and I will see you this summer.